like to grow up in the 1950s?
Well, let me give you a typical day on Saturday, okay? On Saturday morning, we lived about 30 blocks outside of the city, outside of St. Petersburg. We were right on the city limits. I would catch a bus downtown. Now, I'm 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I'm about the same age as you. I would go downtown, get off the bus. I'd walk about 4 blocks over to the YMCA. And I would spend the morning playing games on the court, whatever games happened to be going on, basketball or soccer or whatever they were doing. Got through with that. I ran across the street to the corner, and there was a little corner store there, and I would get a hot dog, and a Coke, and potato chips, usually for about a quarter to 50 cents. Walk up around the corner to the movie theater that was there, or the one across the street, either one of them, and watch the trailer movies all afternoon. They were always cowboy westerns. Get back on the bus, go home again.
How did you meet your wife in St. Petersburg?
So first of all, my wife is Charlene. We've been married for 55 years. My best friend went to Fifth Avenue Baptist Church, and every Sunday night I'd go over to Fifth Avenue Baptist with him, and that's where I met my wife. She was a member of that church. But we really didn't date or anything until much later.
Have you had lots of pets in your life?
Oh yes. I've had dogs all my life. I still remember the dog that I had when I was growing up. Her name was Tiger Lady because she was striped like a tiger, and she was a great dog. But we've had dogs ever since we got married, and we've had cats. At one time, we had 2 mama cats that both gave birth at the same time, and we had 14 kittens. Kittens are on the house along with the 2 cats.
What sports do you like?
We are big fans of almost any sport that FSU plays. We've been longtime boosters of football, basketball, women's soccer. You name it, pretty much I go to see it or we go to see it.
Mr. Williams, what kind of jobs have you had in your life?
I started out and I worked with architects and engineers. As soon as I graduated from high school, I started working with an architect in St. Petersburg. And for 8 years, I worked with architects and engineers and paid my way through college. Because of that, I was employed as a charter faculty member in Polk Community College to teach architecture and engineering technology. I came back to Tallahassee, and I worked here with a consulting firm, with 2 or 3 consulting firms actually, planning community colleges throughout the United States. And then I went to FSU as director of planning. From there, I became the director of the research park. And then later on, I went to Thomas University, where I was vice president for administration. And I retired there.
Would you please tell me what you do at the Senior Center?
Do you know that they start at 18? They have members of the Senior Center that are 18 or older. It's an open activity for almost everything. One of my favorite avocations is singing. I'm a member of the Capitol Choirsmen, the local barbershop chapter, and we rehearse there every Thursday night for 2.5 hours.
Mr. Williams, do you have any advice for someone my age?
Get involved in something other than sitting around watching TV and watching your phone. So I encourage you to stay active and to get your education. I tell seniors all the time, keep your mind active. Don't sit around and not do anything that doesn't require you to think. Use your mind and think about things and really study things. Every day ought to be a new experience for you.